Good morning, everybody. If you're watching this on the replay, might skip ahead 10, 15 minutes. If the live stream lasts that long. Morning, Renda, Chairman. I just a wee bit bored this morning, so I decided to go live for a spell. How's Tom doing? Nervous, waiting for Tuesday. Yeah, I bet you're nervous. I would be too. I'm sure everything will go good though. Yeah, well, you still shouldn't try to overdo it trying to get ready either. Sometimes you just can't get everything done. How do you like that picture of fajita stir fry sitting in my chair? Fajita's got her one leg wrapped around this, wrapped around stir fry, giving her a hug while they sleep. Airballs, Tim. Take care, Tim. Have a good one. I told Noodles I'd go up with him this morning, but he wasn't on. I think he might still be planning to go on here pretty soon. I don't know. Yeah, I'd keep an eye out for him when he goes live. I don't know that he has a set time that he goes live at. Unfortunately, the donations are still going. Yeah. I think there's been a lot of scamming that's happened that makes people leery about donating anymore, first of all. And I think that also a lot of the people are in a tight bind financially where they're not rolling in money, and stuff, have money to be able to spare. I think a lot of people, it's not that they don't care and wouldn't like to help, but there's a lot of people I think that are a little bit more financially tied up than what they might admit to. And I think the biggest deal is people getting scammed. which is really sad. When somebody does need it, people are leery to give. I get it while they are. I do understand. Yeah, I totally understand that, and I totally get that. Um, I do know that the drama communities, for some reason, tend to give more. It's kind of odd, it's kind of weird, but the drama communities, um, they seem to be more helpful on that type of stuff, which I've always tried to shy away from those communities, but it makes you wonder, doesn't it, Renda? You get these panhandlers on out there that seem to be raking in. You hear all these stories about, people standing on the street corner and making a better living than what we do going to work. You know, um, I guess asking for help, it takes a talent. Got to have the talent to do that. Something that we don't have. Yeah, I should be able to help out here in about another week before I get my next check on in. I do want to help. It won't be much though, because I mean, oh well, my financial situation. I'm tight spot too, but I would like to help a little bit. Morning, Nancy Drew. Oh, Nancy, Renda's channel. Let's see here. Just a second here. Let me give Renda a wrench, and then she can post the link. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. I got to switch my accounts to give her a wrench. Okay, Renda. Oh, wait a second. Okay, Renda. As soon as you post the link, I'll just pin it to the top of the comments here. Yeah, Tom and Renda are both hard workers. And like she said, I've never seen her ever ask. As a matter of fact, she said she would never ask for money before. I've known her for about 5 years. I've never seen her ask for money. So I know that for her to be asking for money, setting her pride aside and doing it, I know that they're really needing the help. Okay, if you can post them both in one link, that way I can pin it all as one at the top. Can you put it in one comment, Renda? Okay, let me go back to the YouTube side and message pinned. There it is. Okay. You're welcome, Renda. Yeah, Renda, go ahead and post your channel, your homepage too on in there. So if Nancy or anybody else wants to subscribe to your channel and watch the progress of Tom's open heart surgery and stuff. People might be interested in that. So go ahead and post your channel link here. Yeah, I'm going to point out something about Renda. When I first met Renda on YouTube, that is, I never met her personally, but when I first met her on YouTube, she was living at her parents' house, and her and her, well, Tom and her, they were just a couple. They weren't married yet, but they got married during the process of all this. But they were living at her parents' house, out in the woods and stuff. It was pretty cool, a few miles from where they're at now. And anyway, he was helping his mom. She was helping her mom, take care of her dad who had cancer, I believe it was. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, she was there taking care of her dad for several years while her other siblings were outliving their life. She had put her life on the side to take care of her folks and stuff. I'm not able to, go out and buy her own place and stuff like that. And then she stayed taking care of her mom for after her dad passed. For a year or two. Can't remember how long it was. Short period of time, a couple of years. And then her mom moved to Florida to get better weather, and that's when they had the opportunity to finally be able to settle down and start establishing their own life of buying a home for themselves and stuff. And then this hits. And so it wasn't like they had the opportunity to buy the house and get set up all financially secure with everything, the lower payments on the house. If they had bought a house, 15, 20 years ago, even, payments would be a lot less. But, just that's kind of a history where, you take care of her dad until he passed away, and then took care of the mom, until she felt comfortable to move down to a warmer climate. And she didn't have any help from the siblings, there to help take care of dad during all that time. Good morning, Ben. Mom's in assisted living with dementia. She's adjusting. Cool. Not cool that she has dementia, but I mean, yeah, it's cool that she's got that assisted living. That is. Oh, that's right. She's up closer where you can see her from time to time now. She's not in Florida anymore. That's right. She was in Florida, then she moved back up. I haven't been able to go see her in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I remember that she was down in Florida there for a while. Then she ended up moving back and into assisted living where she'd be closer to where you'd be able to go see her and stuff. Massachusetts, yeah. I should retitle this live stream fundraiser for Renda. If Moose was in here, he could change that title for me. So your brother took the reins. That's cool. That's cool that your brother did that. I was really pissed off at Rinda for a while. Not over what she's thinking about, something completely different. That house that her parents owned, they had a really cool looking old black powder rifle up over the fireplace mantle. And when her mom sold that place, they left that gun with the house. Like, man, send that to me. Let me buy it. I want that gun. I don't even remember what it was. I remember it was an old black powder rifle that was hanging up over the fireplace. But they were right. That gun belonged in that house, right where it was at. And I hope the new owners they kept it there. But you have to admit, look at that fireplace mantle that I got rid of. You know that if I took that axe down and put that gun up there, that would look so cool. Mom said no. Yeah. Well, Rinda, if you have a picture of that fireplace with that gun, so a straight on picture, if you can text it or email it to me or something, I'll cut that picture right on out and I'll put that gun right over this fireplace. This picture that you're seeing right now here. I'll make some subtle changes good over time and stuff. But I would love to put that gun right up over this fireplace here. If you have a good quality picture of it that I could take and I can cut the gun on out. And don't worry about that. I got the cornbread taught me how to do that, how to cut items out of a picture to save. I know that she appreciates that, Nancy, and I know I do too. Brenda's good people. The skin, bear skin. I wish StreamYard chat was larger. AKA bumper. Yeah, well, I mean, don't worry about it, Brenda. But if you ever think about it, if you happen to come across it in time, and you think of it, just think about sending it to me. But don't go out of your way looking for it. Okay, I appreciate that. Well, the beer's name was Bumper. It was last thing you said before she was hit by the car. Yeah. See, now a bear rug would be cool to throw in front of here too. Oh, cool. A friend of mine, he was a taxidermist. Um, and somebody had shot an albino doe. What the heck? It was legit. They had a tag for it and everything. They had shot an albino doe, um, and he had its hide. He was supposed to be all. He was supposed to do a complete mount with that doe, and he had it in his freezer for like 2 years before, and he still hadn't done the mount for the guy yet. Anyway, I've always wondered whatever happened to that because he ended up going to prison for murder, and I think he's still in. He ended up beating the guy to death with his golf clubs. And I haven't talked to him since. Yeah, that was a really cool place that you had. I don't think I would like that bear getting into my trash. You did have that problem there a few times. But that was a really cool place that your parents had there. One thing I haven't heard yet this morning out here yet. I hadn't heard that yet. The chickens haven't started stirring here at 7 o'clock, but it's still dark out from the clouds. Made him some coffee. Okay. Only one cup a day for him, right? Now he's going in for an aorta valve replacement. Is that what's happening, Renda? You have to stop drinking on Monday. Okay, yeah, of the coffee. Okay, yeah. I thought the I thought the aorta was the valve, but either way, that's something similar to what Dean went through, and it was very successful. He was back out the following year. He was back out hunting with us and cutting firewood and stuff. It was a few years, about 5 years later, he had a massive stroke, and that's what ended his old deal. But he had a really good recovery from the surgery that he's having. I'll I'll have to look up what the differences there on the aorta and the valve. I know with Dean, with his circumstance, the aorta valve, it has like three flaps in there that open and close. And Dean was only born with two in the first place. But then, so that he got some type of a blood disease that started deteriorating those flaps. So that's why they had to replace it. And they have three different valves, aorta valves that they can put in there. They can put a synthetic one in, or a cow valve, or a pig valve. And he opted with the cow valve. The main line to his heart that needs attention. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna get up here and I gotta hop in the shower. Um, anyway, catch y'all later. Have a good one. Y'all check out Renda's link that's pinned in the at the top of chat there. If you can give, if you can't give, prayers are sure welcome. We'll catch y'all later. Bye, y'all.